Consumers spending big this holiday season. There's new data out from Adobe Analytics showing that Americans spent a record $13.3 billion on Cyber Monday. That's coming off a record Black Friday. That's all $10.8 billion spent online. Here with more, we want to bring in Taylor Schreiner from Adobe. Taylor, it's great to have you here on Yahoo Finance. Just talk to me just about what this tells us about consumer sentiment and maybe more broadly what this signals about some of the shopping patterns that we could see heading into the new year.
Well, it's really good news for how consumers are thinking about spending their money. Seeing new record-breaking sales, 13 billion. This means consumers are back. They are online. They're looking online for good deals and good base prices. Over the past 2 years, we've seen prices come down online for the basket of goods that people normally buy in the online space. So people are expecting to get good prices online. They're seeing really great deals over the Black Friday, Cyber Monday holiday period, and then headed into this shopping season as we ramp up toward Christmas and the end of the year. We're going to see a really quick level of shopping as people have only about 3 weeks to get those presents bought and shipped and put under the tree.
I want to stick on this cautious consumer because it sounds like good news when I hear your headline there, but we've continued to hear from retailers themselves that there's this choosier consumer. What can you tell us about where we saw individuals making the choice to splurge a little versus save a little?
Well, we have some really interesting data on that front. So first of all, I think part of the move to the online space has to do with choosy consumers looking for opportunities to find lower prices and find the goods that they're looking for. But two other things really stand out to me on that front. One, when we look at our data, we look at the top 25% prices, the higher end items, and we see customers making an investment there. So this is not consumers just coming and looking for the cheapest thing that they can get or the very best deal. They're actually picking out items that are maybe on the higher end, they may be on discount, but are on the higher end and making those purchases. And they're also starting to use other tools to try and make these decisions and pick out the things that they're looking for. Specifically, we've seen about a 20x increase in the use of AI assistants and AI agents to try and help consumers do some shopping and pick out the things that really work for the folks that they want to buy for. And that, I think, is how a lot of their choosiness and selectivity is manifesting in the marketplace.
Taylor, what are some of the trends you saw just about buy now, pay later? We certainly have covered the rising impact and then the rising use of buy now, pay later, to put it simply. I'm curious what you think or what investors should be gleaning from that in terms of how consumers are set up at this point.
Buy now, pay later in our data had a rocket ride over the past several years, and it has come now into a sort of single-digit reasonable growth rate in terms of how people are using it. People are looking across a variety of financial instruments to make purchases, and BNPL is clearly a part of that. It's clearly a growing part of that, but it is not rocketing off of the tiny base that it was on previously. So, we're seeing younger consumers especially look to use buy now, pay later to make big purchases, but honestly, a variety of purchases as they try and balance between how they think about their credit card debt, how they think about their checking account, and then how to manage specific purchases around that in a shorter time frame.
For anyone who maybe was working yesterday, busy, didn't have time to get the Cyber Monday deals in, are there still deals available for shoppers?
Gosh, I hope so, because I was working yesterday and I certainly don't have everything done. Yes, so yesterday we saw the lowest set of the greatest discounts that we'll see for this season. So if you bought a computer or some electronics yesterday, you're likely spending 30% less than you were for that same item maybe at the beginning of October. But there still are a number of other deals out there. You just have to be a little bit more thoughtful about how you're looking for it. You need to keep an eye on your emails. You need to look for the specific items. And some folks, as I said, are going to use some AI assistants to keep an eye out for the specific discounts that they're looking for on particular items.
Yeah, I'm fascinated by that as someone who tried to use ChatGPT for an outfit recommendation. I need your tips because it did not end well, Taylor. Thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.